let's get to the bottom of this mystery here. We're about to find out how she. We're about to find out how she set up the. We're about to find out how she set up the bridge air section where she jumped off and fake thing. So it's a bunch of sabotage. Let's have a bunch of stuff that we have to get ready here. Let's see what happens and. See if we can finish this. There's so much stuff that we have to do. There's like 8 different things here. So I was surprised that it loaded so fast as well. Right, well, we have lots of things that we have to do in order, I guess. Well, actually, we can do them in any order, I guess. Seems like we can do it in any order. I guess we,
See you in the insane asylum, sweetie.
Well, that's
Not
definitely...
me. Not now.
Not you, not now. That made me use it on him?
What is it?
In your hand or in your vein?
Still not sure about everything that's going to get set up here, but there's a lot of things we have to go around and figure out what's happening everywhere. This elaborate setup, and we still don't know where she is either. We don't know where any of those characters are.
A toast? Consider it my way of saying thank you.
Oh, okay. That explains why we reeked of booze then, because we poured wine all over it. Although, that's the other thing to consider, like, they would have... I mean, I guess it makes sense. We have to stop the, we don't even know where she is yet. What else is there that we still have to? I guess we have to pay the guy, we have to set up the, we have to set up, like, other parts of the scene.
It's a lot of money.
If you mention any of this to anyone, you won't have time to spend it.
Alright, what's still left to do? What are we still gonna do? Get you out of the car, frame me for murder, rid the car of traces of me or Jenny, and get you to lose your mind. I guess that's all we've got to do with the car. I mean, this is all a step-by-step process anyway, so... Oh, okay, she actually just, okay, so that explains why she, that explains how we, woke up in the position that we were in. We got in the glove compartment. We're still going to have explanation here about, like, who killed certain characters as well, because obviously that's, we haven't seen that part yet. We don't know what happens in that, at that point. They're going to do stuff with the car.
There's no sign of any babies or this Fae woman.
Get you to lose your mind. Because that's got to do with our character. Or if we got something else. Like, she's really getting into playing the role here.
Hush. Come on.
If you don't have a hold, you don't have a hold button optional press here, so we have to button rush them. Oh, the cat was. She's got a trophy for that. I didn't realize the cat was in the car. The cat actually survived. Cat jumped out before it got pushed off the canyon. That's good. Got a trophy as well.
Oh, shit, that's my favorite.
Forget it.
Oh, okay, that's how the hat got there. That explains how the hat got there. That's another thing. We don't even know whose body that was. That I don't think they've confirmed whose body it was at the bottom of the bridge either. Because I don't think they did. That also means she would have had to have murdered that body or had someone do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really going in depth with this thing. All the disguises, all the other stuff as well. Like, it's almost as if she's done something like this before, which we still don't know why she's doing any of this because apparently it's got something to do with being a thief, but I don't know what we've stolen. That's the other thing to consider.
He'll wake up. Don't let him see you. He'll end up coming towards me. Follow him.
Dad!
Oh, we were gonna survive because we essentially bungeed, remember? And he didn't. He was too groggy to check under the thing, I guess. Although something led her to leave the backpack there.
Make
Must be
sure
some
he
reason
doesn't
why.
kill himself.
Let go! Let go of me!
That's to do with the truck
Then
driver
call
saving.
the police and report an attempted suicide.
Yeah. I'm on the Brody Canyon Bridge. I just, I just saved the life of some guy who was trying to jump off the bridge. And, they came. And that's it.
You know what, Dennison? I believe you.
So, I'm clean? Innocent?
How could you have left out the part about the baby? What baby?
Oh, that's right. We didn't see her. We didn't see her grab the baby out of the car. So does that mean the baby was still in the car? But then she said she had to. She would. They weren't. She wasn't going to keep the baby in the car because of the. She said she needs to rid evidence of the of her existence. That would. Yeah, because I didn't find anything in the car, so she had to have not been in there. I don't recall seeing it. I like these types of
Sorry,
boards
I
and
always keep you waiting.
all the connections and stuff like
Quarry
that.
was still printing the Horowitz file for me.
Whose file?
Lisa E. Horowitz. One of the 3 women to rent a car at Wong's just before Faye popped up at Miller's place. And considering her age, the only one who could be our buddy. I asked Harley to get us some details on her. We can take a look at it, if you want.
And I thought this only happened in movies.
Welcome to my life. Would you rather take one last look at the board before reading her file? Do a run-through of the investigation?
We can check the board. Let's check the board first.
Just in case, I'd like
Just
to
to-
take a closer
yeah.
look at it.
And then we'll look at the
Okay.
because we have to look at the file anyway.
Where should we start?
More information. I like adding more depth to stuff. So go over the investigation. What have we got that we can read? We just look at her there, and she
We
looks
That on October 8th of last year, she showed up at Miller's house
evil
Slept
there.
with and vanished, only to show up a year later with a kid, Jenny, supposedly the daughter of Miller, who she'd been gaslighting and drugging for weeks, disguised as his mother. Her motive? Revenge.
But the thing
Revenge
that
for
puzzles
something.
me the most is, why did her plan backfire? Did she just slip and that's it? Did she get her revenge and then decide to end it all? Or what are we missing?
But we still don't know why she wants revenge. It hasn't been mentioned.
There was a men's suit and a bag we found under the bridge, which Faye wore to look like John Miller, who'd committed suicide by jumping off the same bridge. There was also a neuroleptic, likely used to put Ed Miller to sleep. Rock climbing equipment, key to a vehicle we have yet to identify.
Maybe it was her getaway car.
Maybe. Faye paid him $10,000 to help her execute the last part of her plan. Together, they pushed Ed's car into the canyon.
Later, Faye dressed up as John Miller, waited for Dennison to wake Ed up, and pretended to jump off the bridge. But wearing a harness with a rope hook to it, she hid right under the bridge and put the disguise and the climbing equipment in the duffel bag, while Dennison made sure Ed didn't jump and called the police.
Faye reenacted.
Trying to make sure that everything
the accident
on this board we interact with.
In which Maddie Miller died, as well as her daughter. Ed Miller claims that his daughter, new Jenny, was in the car, but the only evidence we have of her existence is a picture found on Faye's phone.
On top of that, Faye wanted to make extra sure to frame Ed, so she planted a gun in the car, the exact same one that killed Samuel Franklin, and a bottle of whiskey, which is exactly what John Miller had been drinking before he killed himself.
I think we've gone over everything on this side. It doesn't look like there's anything showing up that I can interact with. And this map that we can interact with. Next one, I guess.
The Franklin's ranch has a lousy cell phone service.
Yeah, we still haven't.
Somebody cut their landline, so they have no
shit.
means of contacting anyone. The same night that Samuel Franklin was murdered, and just a few hours before Dennison called the police, claiming Ed Miller had tried to commit suicide at the Brody Canyon Bridge. We know for sure that the bullet that killed Samuel Franklin came from the gun found in Miller's wrecked car, and which we now know was planted there by Faye. It's no secret that she wanted to frame Miller, so she may possibly be the murderer, but why did she kill him? What did Samuel Franklin do? What did he know?
Might have to do with the fishing trip.
Frankly, after 4 days of searching, I'm starting to lose hope. I really want to believe she's still alive, but...
Still alive or she's dead? I mean, we haven't found her yet, but so we have to always assume that she's still alive because...
Something tells me we'll find her.
I hope so. Thanks.
Like, until they're confirmed dead, like, we should always hold out some sort of hope, I guess.
Ed has several
It's
issues
only been 4
that are
days,
not
so it's not like
usually
it's
seen
been
together. To start
years.
with, the death of his family at the hand of his father, which contributed to his becoming the most cynical patient I've ever treated. Then, there's the repression of that trauma, spurred on by his Aunt Claire. And finally, somebody arriving who was capable of harnessing that trauma to intentionally drive him crazy.
And is that the case? Is he crazy?
Crazy is a very relative term, but if Faye's aim was to strip him of his sanity, she did not manage to do so.
Okay, that must be everything.
I'd say I've got a pretty clear picture. Let's look at the
Gotta make sure that we sync up our
Great.
trophy as well when we get back into being able to pull again. Find out if Lisa Horowitz is Faye.
This is Lisa Horowitz, the
that-
day she graduated from
That
Yale
certainly
as a
looks like
psych
it could be
major.
her.
Also, as
They said psych major.
Anything come to mind?
She was studying psychology. They did say that. They did say she was studying psychology, remember? and disappearing.
Faye told Ed that she just graduated as a psych major.
So, it all adds up.
And it definitely does look like her, just a more evil version, I guess.
This isn't her best picture, but it's pretty clear this could be the same person. Her studies would explain why she had knowledge of the narcotic effects of that drug, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Let's see what the file says. Daughter of Peter and Marlene Horowitz, upper middle class. They were well off. They both died when Lisa was a little girl. Should we stick the picture on the board or skip to the next one?
I think we should stick it on the board.
I can see a few connections.
I mean, we should always stick...
You're the boss.
Everything should be stuck on the board, just so that we can see everything as it is, because then we can analyze... Okay, I'm actually... I don't know... okay, I'm not saying that photo there looks like it's... I was thinking, was that the father of... Now I'm thinking that... Is that the... What if the mother is not the only one who had an extra partner, but the father did as well? And then the baby that was born here was Faye. But then she said then they also said that she died when she was a little girl, and that wouldn't explain...
I
It also
guess
wouldn't
her family's
explain
social
the
standing
age
explains
difference.
why
Unless, of course,
a
you're delighted about that, too.
23-year-old girl would have $10,000 on hand to give to Dennison.
Right. Though, with everything she seems to have done, I wouldn't be surprised if she got the money through other, less legal means.
What else have we got?
Father and mother died when she was a child. Her story resembles Ed's.
She was saying it was for revenge as well, so... Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it actually is that. But that wouldn't explain the age difference, is all I'm saying.
How did her parents die? Could she have...
No. Cancer. Colon and throat. Within the span of about 2 years. Now for the fun part. After her parents' death, she became depressed. Self-harm, suicide attempts. She spent several months in the New Jersey Psychiatric Hospital. Possibly the most expensive one in New England.
Rings a bell. I think a patient of mine went there. Who was it?
The night before she was going to be released, her best friend from the hospital got drunk and jumped off the roof of the building.
All these characters have had such
Her
a
friend
rough
got
life.
drunk right before committing suicide by throwing herself over the ledge.
Like Miller's father.
Jeez. Why is everything so convoluted?
This is why these pin-up boards are so good. You get to see all the evidence and try to understand
Isn't
and piece
it
everything
odd
together.
that her best friend from the hospital killed herself by jumping off a building and that she ended up the same way?
Yes. Maybe she jumped too. Maybe she was trying to emulate her. But why?
Isn't it ironic that a former psychiatric patient would pursue psychiatry?
It makes sense. A few people in my class had similar backgrounds. Some did it to get to know themselves better. Others wanted to give back, help people who had gone through something similar.
That was something else that I also felt as well. I did not get into like doing computer stuff. That I wanted to do some kind of psychology.
Did Ed Miller, After everything that happened to him as
After,
a kid,
like,
never go to a psych hospital?
He almost
getting
did,
helpful things for
but his
myself,
Aunt Claire
that
kept
was
it
something
from
that
happening.
I
She took
hadn't
him
considered.
home to San Bernardino and essentially brainwashed him,
So plenty of
burying
people do
most
feel
of
that
his
way.
negative memories.
Which makes a lot of sense.
When she was released, Lisa went back to New York under the guardianship of her paternal grandmother, Diane Horowitz, who a few weeks later fell down the stairs, breaking her neck. What do we do with this one? Stick it there or pass?
Maybe stick it on the board.
Don't you feel like her grandmother's death is too much of a coincidence?
Yes, absolutely.
Sticking it on the board just lets us do more stuff. Lets us see more content as well. All measures of evidence should be analyzed to get to the bottom of this, considering how in depth this
What
seems to
does
be.
this woman have against the elderly? Why does she go through so much trouble keeping Miller alive, but then go and kill his neighbor like it's nothing? This is from a couple of years ago. A climbing wall in her neighborhood in New York.
That looks like her. That looks like Faye. And she was doing. She needed to get the climbing equipment from somewhere. They're not gonna let me. Did I miss a dot somewhere? There it is.
Another coincidence?
There's no question. Lisa is our Faye. What? You're still not sure?
I've been wrong too many times not to have my doubts. And this is from a few weeks ago. Lisa Horowitz applied for a position as a psychiatrist in training at the only psychiatric hospital in our county. And she got it. She's supposed to be starting.
Oh, okay, that's why she said see you at the insane asylum.
Now she will.
The reason why she said see you at the insane asylum is I think her intention was to get us in the insane asylum, and then she was going to be a psychologist or psychiatrist there, and essentially would probably be in charge of taking care of us, and we'd never be able to get out because she would probably fudge the... She would probably end up fudging the
Why would a
documents
wealthy
and
young
stuff like
woman
that.
from New York with an outstanding
Now it's all starting
academic
to make sense
record
with this
want
other
to
stuff
work
that
at
we
a
know about?
hospital with such a poor reputation and so far from home?
I think that's what it has to do with it. I think that has to do with keeping him in line to where it's like, oh, I can never... If he stays in the asylum and where no one will ever get to the truth.
The doctor who was assigned to Ed at the hospital before Robert Kerrigan hired me to treat him was quite inclined to admitting him to a mental institution. The mental institution where Lisa was going to work is almost certainly the same one Ed would have been admitted to.
Are you saying that...
That was the last part of the plan. Become his psychiatrist and torture him.
Let's take a look at her medical record. She weighed almost 9 pounds when she was born. At age 11, her appendix was removed.
What is it?
Why is
Let me
it?
make a quick
They haven't
call.
explained why that photo
Just
looks
to
the way
double
that it
check.
does.
Pat? It's Reyes. Remember the body we brought in yesterday? The blonde girl? Ah, perfect. Can you tell me if she has a scar? The kind you would have from getting your appendix removed?
Oh, I think
Are you
that's
sure?
the case.
Okay. Thanks, Pat.
Based on those reactions.
I can't believe it. It has to be her. It's her.
But no.
No. We were so close.
I'm sorry. It happens a lot. You think you have a bite, you tug at the line, and all you have to do is reel it in, but just at the last minute.
Robert Carrigan, hi sweetie, how's Ed doing?
I wouldn't give it too much more thought right now. We should get some rest.
It wasn't my patient.
Who? What are you talking about?
Interesting, something's happening. She's realized something's happened.
How long ago was Lisa Horowitz released?
Why is that important?
8 years?
8 years.
What was her friend's name? The one who committed suicide.
Veronica Carrigan.
Veronica Carrigan, that's the name of, we know of a Robert Carrigan. Robert Carrigan is the name of the one that is talking with Julia. And if Veronica Carrigan is related to him, maybe it was his daughter? So that would explain the connection between all of them. Friendship. To achieve their ultimate goal, the psychopath will sacrifice everything, including their own happiness, the frontiers of empathy. Julia Lamar's. So that makes me think, to achieve this goal, okay, so that makes it sound like to me that Veronica was killed by Lisa.
Tremble not, my dearest one, because there's nothing to fear.
Hey, why did my...
Let's wait.
Why my sound just went out?
The sun to show us the monster's not here.
They're gonna find me.
You scared me to death. How'd you get in?
I stole this from Mr. Fatbutt.
What if he notices it's missing?
He got really sleepy all of a sudden. He'll be in bed for a while.
If they catch you...
I wasn't about to leave you all alone on your last night here. Are we best friends, or what? Besides, I've got a surprise for you. Come on, follow me.
But I'm not sure if...
Okay, the screen's going red again, so that's making me wonder.
Are we best friends, or not? Besides,
Remember what happens when it
I'm
goes...
not a patient anymore.
Remember what happens
They
when it goes
can't
to
touch
red? That usually means it's a face sequence and stuff.
Alright. But I have to finish writing my diary entry for today. It's my routine.
It's your routine. I'll wait for you.
Oh, okay. 1A. Take Lisa to rooftop. Find out more about Lisa's life. We're playing as Veronica, actually. So this is 1A. This is the very first. So remember, we were up to like 6, 7, 8. This is the very first step in the plan. So that means we are Veronica. Veronica is, I guess, related of some sort to this Robert character. And we're going to assume the identity of Lisa somehow. That's the only explanation. Alright, so we'll sync the trophy up that we got from the canyon. Alright, this is starting to pick up. We're not at the point right now where we can get a trophy, so let's go around and click on all these things, see what we can find. Is interesting. Just when you think the story's going one way, it takes you another. And it shows you what, yep. So, she's gonna take Lisa's identity, and they're gonna think Veronica died, but it's not, it's the opposite.
We're the same
Veronica
age.
is still alive.
You're 15 too, right? Why?
No reason.
I don't want to leave yet, we have to learn more about her. This also explains how, like, getting into character and all that stuff, like what she was doing earlier. She's doing a Rubik's Cube with her eyes closed, so obviously she's a very high intelligence. Almost got it though. That's further than I could ever get.
They let you wear earrings that aren't clip-ons?
It's a reward. I haven't hurt myself in a long time. My grandma sends them to me. She's so sweet.
You're so lucky.
You know what? Take one.
No, I couldn't.
Are we best friends or what?
Oh, she just decides to pierce her ears the hard way.
So?
You're so brave. I finished my entry. I'm gonna go pee and we
Hold
can...
on. I want you to have something of mine, too. It's my lucky pendant. Nothing bad can happen to you as long as it's around your neck.
But...
Are we best friends, or what?
no, here
looks
comes
so
the
freaking cool on
here
you.
comes the 90s graphics, 90s pixelated graphics for the mirror.
All right, do what you gotta do, and I'll show you the surprise.
It's so weird that they had to. I get it. It's so weird that they did it like
tremble
that.
not, my dearest one, because there's nothing to fear. Let's wait together for the sun to show us the monster's not here.
No, the monster's definitely here. You're just unaware that it's your best friend. You still like this is deeply this is so well done. This also shows how calculating she is, because, like, even as a child, like...
Starting tonight, you're my new best friend.
Hey, I feel... Oh, we spin the, Excited. Oh my god. When I saw that, like, when I saw that picture... Hang on 1 second. When I saw her face like that for a second, I just thought to myself, is that, the aunt? Because we have not seen the aunt. Forget all the reasons it won't work. Believe the one reason that it will. We have not. I just realized we have not seen the aunt and we have not seen the aunt and her together. We haven't seen the aunt and her together.
Hey, don't look!
Whoops. Sorry.
We haven't seen the aunt and her together yet. And when I saw that smile like that, I just immediately thought of the aunt. So has she been playing his aunt all this time as well?
Completely empty.
I'm actually wondering now. Because she gets into acting and
You sure you
and all that
can't
stuff
give it
as
to
well.
me here?
I'm
Positive.
I'm very, very interested.
Now I'm scared. What if you don't like it?
Of course I'm gonna like it. This is so exciting.
Wait for me here while I finish getting it ready, okay?
Find out more about Lisa's life. Put finishing touches on Lisa's surprise. Turn Lisa into Veronica. Turn Veronica into Lisa and then kill Lisa. Yep. We have been a psychopath for a long time, it looks like. This cat, this is, yep, definitely, I wish more people had played this game, because, by playing this, like, I understand the game itself, the actual, like, maybe the game has some graphical problems, some load issues, things like that, but in terms of actually, like...
Not here. You wouldn't fall far enough. If there's one thing I'm going to miss, it's climbing therapy. I know what I'm gonna do first thing when I get to New York.
So she's planning on pushing off of the, she's planning on pushing off... We already know how she dies, remember? We just don't... know, like, what happened exactly. So So she's been setting this up for a long time. And we still haven't gotten to the bottom of everything right now. Is that a slider? What else have we got to do that we have to set up? We should go back and tell her about the surprise now? Oh, no, she's still waiting there, we can't do that. Ah. Go.
At one point I considered electrocuting you, but I need you to be disfigured from falling face first into the ground. Face to the ground. How poetic.
Ah, okay. So she's been planning how to kill this person for a while. Is everything set? I thought we already went and did everything. I had to actually go back and oh, right. We had to light the candle. Alright, I guess now we head back.
No?
Alright.
Still missing a few things.
Wait, still missing a few things. What am I missing? Ah. Okay. Weird that let me go back there though. Why did it let me go back there and talk to her when I went back there before and it wouldn't let me do anything? Wait, vodka? Just gonna give her vodka. I mean, I guess but that wouldn't make any sense either because of... Is there something else we're missing? I guess we have to find everything that we've hidden. Just gonna give her vodka for some reason. I don't know how that's gonna work, we're getting drunk.
No?
Wait, we still haven't got everything? Okay, I'm missing something else. Ah, maybe there's something hidden in, I was gonna say, maybe there was something hidden in this, area. What else did we hide? We hid the cupcake, we had the cupcake here. We hid the, there was a bottle in there. We light the cupcake up? Like, or do we have to wait for that? Something else that I'm missing. Maybe it's upstairs, we have to go do something else. It's still mentioning I can go do something up here, so... I might have missed something up here, or we have to come back later. Maybe you have to do things in a certain order. But they're saying she needs to be disfigured by falling face first into the ground, so... I'm missing something else, and the game hasn't mentioned what it is. Right, it's on upstairs. I thought it might have been hidden in that box there, but for some reason it's not letting me do anything with the box. And I thought maybe it was down this way, but we can't enter this way. It won't let us. I thought it might have been in here, but there's no nothing that we can enter there. It keeps saying like, "Oh, we're not ready yet." Maybe she's checking. Oh, maybe the other thing we have to check is the spot for her to be thrown off, so it's further enough away. That would explain it. Yeah.
This is the spot.
Yeah, it's like I said, we had to go and we examined the first place, and it wasn't far enough. So now we found another place that is far enough. Alright, I guess this is where we,
Close your eyes and give me your hand.
find out what the fate of, Lisa and Veronica is gonna be. Obviously, we know that,
Don't open your eyes yet. Go ahead and sit down.
we know
Here.
that...
On the ground. Mm-hmm. Ready. Open your eyes and make a wish.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Whoa.
Seriously, why did I meet you so late, when I already knew I was leaving?
Want to open up a little more?
Okay, this explains. So she's gonna get her drunk to learn... Gonna get her drunk to learn more about her.
Consider it my way of saying thank you. For the best week of my life.
But, Veronica...
Come on. You're out of the loony bin tomorrow. It's your last chance to do crazy stuff.
I've never, ever tried it.
Ooh, are we playing Never Have I Ever? My turn to drink then. Never have I ever...
Oh, okay, we've got to learn more information about her. So, never have ever been to New York. We already know about the New York thing. Kept a diary, played with the Rubik's Cube, slept with a stuffed animal. I mean, we already... I guess we have to pick something that we've never done before?
Slept with a stuffed animal.
Cheater! Guilty!
Well, you know.
We've done all those other things.
Oh, this is disgusting!
You get used to it. Your turn.
Never have I ever kissed a boy.
What about a girl?
Veronica!
Well, either way, really. Never have I ever...
Lived with my grandmother, had my own room or missed my friends from school. We're trying to get her to open up, so we have to try and think of something that she's never done. So obviously this is Faye, right? So... I don't really know.
Missed my friends from school.
Dang, I have. Ever since I first got here.
But you're gonna see them soon, right? I have to know everything about my best friend's friends.
Ah, okay, that explains it. Yep. So we're trying to say things that we've never done.
I miss Faye the most.
She must be pretty rad. and I love her name.
Wait a
But
second.
it's my turn.
My god, how many
Have
people
I
has this person killed?
ever made my own breakfast.
You haven't?
Back home,
She
my
mentioned
maid
about...
did
Okay,
it.
so we're going
Here,
to...
who knows?
Well,
We are going to
I've
kill...
never made my own breakfast either.
We
so
have
I
Veronica,
don't
who is going to
know.
kill
Never
Lisa.
have I ever.
Lisa is going to become friends. Lisa is going to become friends with Faye, who she's probably going to kill. I mean, I don't know what the wrong answer is. The right answer is here. It's like,
Had a room to myself.
You haven't? But here...
yeah.
That doesn't count. This isn't real life.
Ugh. I had a really pretty room at my
Yeah, so it had to be the
grandma's house.
grandmother's
And now
thing.
you're going to be living there again. Tell me everything about it.
Okay. So I could have...
Oh yeah,
Okay,
it's
so...
a really sick house.
I could have
Even
actually picked all the
so
optional
cool.
options there. Before. Maybe that's what I should have done, but...
My turn. Never have I ever...
Come here. I want you to feel the coolest thing you're
This
ever
is
gonna feel
so,
in your life.
like... She's been planning all this revenge for something that we still don't know
A
yet.
little
That
cold.
hair also is not... Okay, that's also something they have not done very well here, like... Hair fading through clothes, as well.
Follow me.
I'm also looking at her face now even more than ever, and I'm thinking, is that the one who's playing the... Is that the aunt? So she's either playing the aunt, or she is the aunt. I really do not know. I've
Take
got
your
so
shoes
many
off.
questions.
You'll grip onto the beam better.
I've got so many questions, and
But I'm scared.
now that she's talking about her friend Faye, it makes me think, well, now she's going
What did we
to
say?
kill Lisa to become Lisa, and then she's going to kill Faye to become Faye, like...
Do crazy stuff.
Plus, not only am I your best friend, but also the best climber in this madhouse. Who would you be safer with?
But I'm a little drunk.
Give me your glasses. That way, you won't see so blurry. I'll be
This
right
explains why
behind
she's
you,
essentially becoming her.
holding on to you.
She's going to have to cut her
Each
hair
step
as
you
well.
take will be like flying over everything that ever
But when you
hurts
think about it, they don't look all that... In terms of facial structure, they don't look all that the same. Like, Lisa's chin looks so much more pronounced, I guess.
When I'm not here anymore, will we still be friends?
You'll always be a part of me.
You were right. It's like flying.
I guess she also said that's why she wanted to go face first as well. Yep. Best friends
Face to the
forever.
ground. Look what you've done. I hate you.
This is a... They've definitely gone in a different... Yep, stolen her shoes as well. That makes perfect sense. She'll have to change her hair up as well. Alright, she's essentially become...
My dearest one, because there is nothing to fear. Let's wait together.
Like, I know this is based on a... I know this is based on a... I know this is based on a movie, but... This narrative, like, how can this narrative not be nominated for... Or, you know, not enough people play this game, but it's like... You're telling me that this couldn't have been given, like, a nomination for Best Narrative or something like that at the Game Awards? Like, based on the movie or not, it's like this. The storytelling here is.
I have to talk to Ed.
Now I've got so many things that I'm thinking of how it can turn here, and writing up when I get to writing up this review, it's going to be so interesting to see how in depth the story is. Like for the story spoilers, there is so much that happens in this game that. I wish this was made by, like, Telltale or something like that, because then more people would have paid more attention to this. A whole bunch more people would have paid attention to this, and more people need to play this game. Like, to see that hardly anyone's playing this, I know it's been out for like a couple of months, but it's like no one seems to be playing or talking about this game. Like, this, no joke, this, in terms of a story, this...
Let me see if I'm following.
In terms of a story, this has to be like the best story that I played.
Are random hookups or fans that may possibly have something against you with reason?
Oh no. Oh no. No. No way.
Oh, I was worried there. It's 3 pages long.
Those are the ones I remember. I've lost contact with a lot of the others or forgotten their names. The number on the left is my guess for how angry they are, if that helps. Doesn't help, does it? Anyway, there was something important you had to tell me?
I don't know what the best way to put this is, but...
Tell me about Veronica Carrigan without asking me why, or why isn't Veronica Carrigan on the list? Well... I don't think we know who Veronica Carrigan is. For one, and that means she wouldn't be on the list. I don't know. Like,
don't ask why, but I need you to tell me about Veronica Carrigan.
What? Why? No.
Ed, please. It's important.
Okay, he knows.
Don't let a single day go by without Ed telling me about some childhood trauma.
Ed.
Even with what she did to me, tarnishing her memory isn't what I had planned. She was completely off her rocker, but... she was a kid and the daughter of a good friend of mine. Well, at least at the time.
Trust me. Please.
Only since I owe you one.
That was a bit strange, what they did there. Daddy, some subjects attach all their positive emotions to a parent figure. However, the mere fear of losing such an anchor could destabilize the subject forever. When I was not me, psychopathy and identity on the fringes of the social. Julia Lamont. There she is. Oh, this is...
Sweetheart, what did the bread do to make you want to torture it like that?
I don't know. It's fun. Can we go to the movies?
Yeah, sure. If you take your medicine, we can go this weekend.
Dad.
What did the doctor say? That's better.
Can we go to the movies today?
Oh, right. Not today. I have to work.
You always have to work.
Sweetheart, I'm meeting Ed Miller at 5, so...
It's always Miller.
Oh, okay.
Like our vacation last
summer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she probably was wanting...
We wouldn't have gone to Paris or
He's
Rome
probably treating...
if it hadn't been for Miller's book tour.
He's probably treating us for...
And
He's
that's
probably-
a good thing.
He's probably treating
If your
us
second
for,
book is like the first one did,
probably
I
treating
have
us
a ton
for
of
what
time
happened
spent.
when we were a child.
Besides, he's a great guy, and he really cares about you if you just give him a chance.
But
So that's what it is.
Sweetheart, I'm running late.
So
I have to brush
she's
my
probably
teeth.
upset that
Talk
we
about
spent
this
more
later.
time with her father than he did with us, I guess. That would actually make a lot of sense. Then it also doesn't explain other things either. Alright, keep Miller away from Dad. Figure out an action plan and hide Pill. Alright, so first of all we're gonna sync up our next trophy, because we killed our BFF. There's also a trophy that comes up in this section as well. That's an optional trophy. Not right now, but it will be sometime.
Veronica, baby girl, it's not Ed's fault that you got cut. It wasn't his job to pick up the broken glass. Better think of a different plan.
Shopping list: eggs, bread, tomatoes, milk, fruit, ketchup, and coffee. That sounds very similar to the shopping list that we had for.
Pick a wine, Ed. We have to work late anyway, so why not enjoy it? You should get to bed, Veronica. It's late.
Definitely planning something. Los Angeles Herald.
No. What if something happened to Dad?
3 dead and 1 injured in a fire in Skid Row. Oh, she's trying to find inspiration. I see. The jury has decided the death of the King of Pop due to overdose was involuntary manslaughter.
I have plenty of pills.
This is
But they know they
October
were
2011. It looks like, so that would mean that would be in relation to Michael Jackson then. 60% of pedophilia cases occur within the family, according to a University of Michigan study. Wait a second, does this mean that Ed is... No, like, that'd be what it is? That might be what it is. I think that might be her plan. Her plan might be to, her plan might be to get Ed drunk, like what, happened in the... Yeah, so that's what it is. Lure Miller to the house while Dad's away, so that's what it... Yeah, that's what it is. I think that's the plan. Plan is to,
I'm not gonna let them. Not the doctors, not Miller.
The plan
not
seems to
anybody.
be to...
No one's turning me into a lame brain or stealing Dad from me.
Yeah. That's I think that's the plan.
What if Dad walks in and catches me?
That's the only thing left that I can do in here.
What if Dad walks in and catches me?
Ah. Ah, right. We put the stool on the door so that if he does walk in, we can... All of that still looks suspicious. If you do it like that, because then it's like he'd be wondering why was the door locked. can you come at 4 instead of 5? That way we don't have to finish so late.
What the? Sweetheart? You in there?
Yes, Dad!
I think this door is stuck. Can you open it from your side?
Dad, I don't know which way to turn it.
I don't know, sweetie. Try to the left.
Maybe that's what
To the
it
left,
is.
it doesn't do anything.
Then try to the right.
Alright, well I guess
I was really scared, Dad.
Hey, come on.
this is okay, so that means that he's treating us as
I love you so much.
okay, so
Dad.
that's gonna be the problem.
Sweetheart.
That explains
Get cracking.
certain
I'm
things.
gonna be late for a meeting, and you're gonna be late for school.
Yeah, right. The bus comes in 45 minutes.
Okay, but don't get
Like,
sidetracked.
imagine the
because
historical
then you'll miss
crimes
it.
that this character has committed already so far, and we still haven't finished
Don't stare at it
everything.
like that. Be patient. 10 months till your birthday, and a promise is a promise. Who's Daddy's pretty little girl?
Veronica.
Be good, sweetie.
Of course.
Alright, so
45 minutes.
at this point is the so we gotta take pics of myself. Like this is very Alright, so first thing we have to do is to the left there's a thing we do right here. And this is for a trophy.
You're the only one who knows what really happened to Mary. Yeah, I know I barely talk to you anymore, but I've grown up.
She's gonna tear the head off of the oh, okay.
There we go.
Alright, so that's a trophy. So then one more optional trophy left to go in the game. Which is at the very end. It will unlock at the very end, but it goes based on like certain things. But I'm not going to mention what those are. Well, we can only mention 2 of the things, but it's like well, I'm not going to mention what it is, just in case because it is spoilers, so I don't want to mention it. So I'll worry about it once it gets to the point. When we get the trophy, I will mention how we get it. Yeah. Okay, that explains why she hides all the pills. She hasn't been taking the pills for a long time. She obviously just doesn't need to.
I'll save the photos there later. Everything was going just fine till Miller showed up. Daddy is mine, and everything will go back to being just fine.
Okay, so I think the reason why she's trying to exact revenge on... that's at least now I understand what she means by thief now. I understand what she means. She means he stole her father away from her, who wasn't really her
Maybe
father.
not. It has to look like he took the pictures.
just the way that I think that's her plan. Her plan was like, oh well, I'm gonna get revenge on him because he took my my father away from me or whatever. That's what she means by thief. Now we understand. Now we're getting even more understanding. Because I think her intention was, oh, I'm gonna be in the home thing for a while, so she wanted a family. So then she killed the girl to get that, and now that she has that, she's like, oh, this other person's taking away from this now. So now it looks like we're gonna be trying to frame Ed for, I guess, taking photos of us while we're asleep. I really don't know. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. Alright, she's basically making it look like it's,
Miss Veronica! The bus!
I'm coming, Reginald!
You're going to miss it again!
School's going to go by so slowly today.
Hi, Ed. Where's my dad?
I was just going to ask you something.
oh, he looks a lot younger then.
Oh. Then I guess I have to be nice to people at our house.
Okay.
Be the host.
Yeah. You writers are so cool, knowing all those complicated
Well,
words.
you know, we're not that cool.
Should I tell Reginald to bring you something to drink?
That's okay. I'm all right.
Oh man, I want to be a good host.
Oh. Well, yes. Whatever you want.
Okay, thanks.
Look, now essentially what's going to happen is we've taken photos of ourselves, we're going to download into his phone and we're going to make it look like he, was grooming us, essentially.
I brought you the whole picture, in case you want more.
Wow. You're the perfect host.
Well, it's hot as Hades. Even worse than this uniform. I'm gonna get changed.
Have you heard from your dad?
No!
Where the hell are you, Robert?
Remember, she told him to come an hour earlier.
It'll be our little secret. I won't tell a single soul.
Huh? Oh, Robert. Finally.
Dad!
I didn't think you'd be here so early.
You told me...
What are you two up to? What's your little secret?
Secret?
Veronica?
Ed got here a little early because he wanted some pictures of me in my school uniform for something in his book. And he just took them on his phone, and they turned out super, super cool. You want to see them, Daddy?
That was the end of a beautiful friendship.
Oh, okay, I see.
Robert threatened to report me to the police.
Yeah, I understand.
But I did it myself. They arrested me, obviously. But when they inspected my phone, the picture's metadata indicated that the photos had been taken with another device. Plus, the time didn't match Veronica's testimony either. They found the same drugs in my blood as the ones present in Veronica's
okay, this makes a lot of sense.
as well as all the pills she hadn't taken still in her room.
So she actually got in trouble
Robert
for that.
apologized, but we decided
Okay,
not
so-
to continue working
so they-
together.
she actually
grew
failed.
apart. Not long after that, Robert checked Veronica into
Alright.
a mental hospital. When I heard about her death, I called Robert in case... I don't know. He
This
thanked
makes a
me.
lot of sense.
We hung up and haven't spoken since. And that's it. I have no idea how Robert's been these last few years.
This makes a whole lot of
I
sense
do.
now.
He came to me shortly after
failed.
Veronica's funeral. He needed help and told me his
But
story.
then remember, I think
Veronica was 2 years old when Robert adopted her. I never looked into her previous life, nor her biological family story. But I have a friend who might...
Doctor, are you going to tell me what on earth Veronica...
So
had to
now
do
it's
with
like,
this?
yeah.
Veronica did not die in the psychiatric hospital. She died 2 weeks ago.
What?
Veronica is Faye.
Well, technically not, because if that is the case, it's like, it's not that. It sounds like what's happened is, remember, Veronica kills... Veronica, it's that she, Lisa, or whatever, had a friend that was called, her name was Faye, so maybe that's what she's done. She either did that or she took the name, I don't actually know. I think there's still more to this story. It didn't work though, because they found the drugs. They found all the other stuff in as well, so it was a failed attempt, but it ruined their relationship still. But this is like her second attempt, I believe, at trying to, it sounds like it's her second attempt at trying to, get revenge on us.
As a kid, I'd pretend I was a pirate and unearth buried treasures. As a kid, I'd play spy games and discover classified information. As a kid, I made up a character I could talk to. As an adult, I buried my childhood. As an adult, I covered up my childhood. As an adult, the character I created took my place and never let me speak. My father succumbed to alcohol. My father got lost in obsession. My father lost sight of the world. My father became a stranger. My father was a reason my mother was unhappy. My mother couldn't put up with him anymore and searched. My mother's only way of coping was to search outside the home. My mother didn't deserve to be treated the way she was at home, so... My sister Jenny was a product of that search. My sister Jenny wasn't supposed to be born into my family. My sister Jenny was the only thing that... My father reacted in the worst possible way. My father caused an accident that killed. My father deliberately killed my mother, and my alcohol led my father to cause an accident. Obsession caused my father to react. My mother and my sister died at the Brody Canyon. My mother and my sister were murdered at the Brody Canyon. My father wanted to liberate himself jumping off of that same. My father didn't have the spine to own up to what he'd done and jumped off of that Remorse led my father to jump off of that same. I'd forgotten how I felt. Did I feel furious? Afraid? Sad? Did I feel hatred? Did I feel alone? Did I feel nothing? Did I feel everything? My Aunt Claire took care of me when I was left all alone. My Aunt Claire helped me forget. My Aunt Claire forced me to forget. My Aunt Claire buried my childhood. My Aunt Claire covered up my childhood. For almost 30 years I've lived. For 27 years
For a second there, I'm thinking the Aunt Claire is not...
I've been fighting captive memories. For 27 years I've been stifling memories that were surfacing, trying to escape. Alcohol led my father to cause an accident. As a kid, I'd pretend I was a pirate and unearthed buried
so it's
treasures.
repeating
As
the
an
same
adult,
stuff,
I buried
yeah.
my childhood. My father got lost in obsession. My mother didn't deserve to be treated the way she was at home, so my sister Jenny was a product of that search. My father caused an accident that killed. Remorse led my father to jump off of that same. My Aunt Claire buried my childhood. I'd forgotten how I felt. For 27 years, I haven't known who I was. 27 years of writing to hide myself, only to turn into somebody I'm not. Drowning in sarcasm and lies. It's over.
Find Jenny, face the past. So she wrote, I guess he wrote all night. Get dressed to go out and shave. Right, so first of all, we're gonna sync up our trophy. Alright, so guess we can't go downstairs. Alright, we can go downstairs. I just wanted to see if there's anything that like I can interact with. Doesn't look like it so far. Oh, sorry, we can actually
Mom, did you see that? I drank a glass of water this big in one gulp.
What did you say your name was?
I'm a writer.
Gee, thanks, writer. I'm Faye. If you could bring me some ice.
How did she do it?
Well, we saw how she did it, so he just doesn't know. Also, the cat, we haven't seen the cat either in a while.
Hi! Guess who's calling? The thing is, I'd like to see you again. Oh, and I think I lost an earring. If you find it, can you give me a call?
Maybe. We'll see.
Earring, is it? Oh, I was gonna say, that's a butterfly. Because I know that there was that earring that was, it was a heart earring. That effect does not look, that effect did not look, all that great right there. There. Did we miss something? Ah, yeah.
I'm not ready to ride a motorcycle yet.
Alright, I think that means we, ready to go, so... Guess we just leave? Just to find Jenny and face the past. Maybe we need to find her via the computer? The game is telling me it's... Everyone's dressed, she's dressed and ready to go. Oh.
A pleasure meeting you, Ed. I'm Dr. Lomas.
Doctor in what exactly? Doctor? You got 1 hour. 1. Pathetic.
This is what the game needs, a waypoint. That way, at least you know that you haven't missed something, or that the stuff needs to be more obvious to find. Because I can't leave the house, and I think you need to to be able to leave the house, you need to trigger certain things around.
Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's not your fault, sweetie. It's just that when Daddy's sad, he gets upset. You're never going to get sad or upset like that. Promise me.
I promise.
You guys haven't seen that cat in a while.
Knight to B6, Sam. You're still screwed.
put chess piece back. Where does the chess piece go? It was... Chess piece was... Outside? It's letting me go outside. Can I not go there yet? So even the option to put the chess piece back. I think the chess piece was on like my car's. No.
Where do you think you're going? I asked you a question, Eddie. Where do you think you're going? You think going out there and facing the world will make you someone? The hell it will.
Oh, is this gonna be? This is gonna be a boss fight, I guess. Like QTE boss fight.
You're a piece of junk like me.
They could do like the... Obviously they could do the voice movement, the lip syncing better, but...
You don't know how to love without hurting people. You ruin everything because you don't really care about anything but yourself and your pain. You become like you. I'm not going to let you go around hurting people like I did. Just end your miserable
This voice acting is so comical though, like, to do it like this. There we go. We've overcome our father's influence, I guess.
Honey, you finally went outside. Come and give your aunt a kiss.
Okay, so it can't be her because she's too old. Unless, of course, Veronica is friends with... I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't think it can be her.
I knew we could do it together. Just like we did last time.
The victory isn't ours. It's Dr. Lomas's.
Eddie, honey, we've already talked about that. Maybe you should lie down for a little bit.
I'm fine. I don't need to lie down. It's just I'd like to talk about...
Did you have breakfast? Do you want a little juice and some toast?
Why did you make me forget? Why have we never talked about what happened? The doctor helped me remember everything.
Why did you make me forget everything that happened? What Dad did?
Eddie, what have I always told you? Some things are better left unsaid. Or do you want some bacon and eggs instead?
When Mom and Dad died and you took me with you to San Bernardino, I remember night after night of you telling me how much Mom and Dad loved each other. How both of them watched over me from the stars with Jenny, happy to see me happy, because I had to be happy.
Brainwashed me, I understand why you did it, but... I mean... I guess...
I understand why you did it. But those buried memories slowly ate away at me from the inside.
I'm tired. I'm going to lie down for a bit.
Aunt Claire.
There are eggs in the fridge and enough oranges. After the nap, I'll make some 3-bean chili. We ate some not too long ago, but it's your favorite, so I guess...
Aunt Claire. Please, Aunt Claire.
I don't know what happened to your dad. I don't, or why he changed like that. It happened so fast, over the course of a few months. 2 years before the end. No reason or explanation. Your mother and I, we tried everything. We talked to him. We asked him. We begged him. We supported him. We got him help. But in the end, we lost him. All your mom had left was you. The possibility that you could still be happy in spite of it all. And when we lost her, I did my best. I'd better lie down for a little bit.
Alright, so got a trophy for that, which was the pretty much everything that we get here is all going to be story related after certain events have happened, so what's left to do? Find Jenny, face the past, and put the chess piece back.
I guess she needs a little time.
Right, so, that means I guess we have to head back inside, because we're not going to find, chess... I can't remember where the chess piece goes, actually. This. This, like, one of those, map things. Oh! Okay, there's a chess set there. He's gonna reminisce about Sam, because they played chess together, remember? But obviously Sam was murdered, remember?
Knight to B6, Sam. You're still
Some of those pieces look, really different, though.
Boy, don't you remember anything I taught you when you were little, huh?
Castle.
Why do I always forget about castling?
You always defend by attacking, okay? The trick is, always have a safe place for your most valuable pieces.
No fun if there's no risk involved.
No gain if there are no pieces. What's wrong? Aren't you gonna move?
You're a wise old man, Samuel Franklin. Your chess and fishing advice is never really about chess and fishing, is it?
I'm just an uneducated old farmer boy. Stop reading into everything. The one using all the pretty words here is you.
Not true. We're more alike than you think.
You wish.
By the way, I know it's not your birthday or anything, but I saw this the other day in the window at the antique store on East Main, and I thought, well, Frankie Lane, chess, so, I don't know. It's a valuable piece, so, you know. Keep it in a safe place.
Know what? In the early 80s, I was convinced that the Russians were going to fry us all with a nuclear bomb. So I built a bomb shelter under the ranch. I built it myself, with no help from anybody.
Sam, you're even crazier than I thought.
Anyway, it can house up to 7 people. Has running water, its own energy supply. No one knows it exists. Not even my nephew, Al.
Wait a second.
Just Esther. And me.
Why?
This is different. This explains why,
Look at us.
Okay, then that explains why...
Look at us.
Because he was found dead in there, and if the only 2 of them knew, and now she's hanging around and...
I mean...
So, I wonder when this took place.
We're both missing... We're family.
About that.
She's just hanging around.
I met, no.
No what?
This is so weird.
Since Esther saw you leaving the mall. She saw the diapers. In the trunk of your car, too. I've been holding her back a whole week. So she wouldn't come drill you with questions.
Well.
Oh, okay, I guess this is how it is. So,
a while ago and,
essentially this will be during the point in time of, like, her coming back in the year later,
the baby
so...
is... I don't know where to start.
No rush. Whenever you've got it figured out. As long as you know that if the Russians go crazy again, the girl, the baby, and you are all invited to live in the bunker.
Alright, so they actually are aware of this. That makes sense. That explains how she was able to get into the house and stuff as well, to be able to kill him.
Anyway, boy, your turn. Are you gonna make a move or what?
Okay. Well, that explains some other event. That explains how the connection between how Samuel being found where he was and where Faye killed him.
Thanks, Robert, for coming right away.
It's no problem. I got the first flight available. Anything you need, sweetie.
Robert, this is Sheriff Nick Reyes from Cerro Lake.
Pleasure.
Please.
So, why the urgency? Is this about Ed? Has he gotten worse?
Robert, this might seem a little odd, but do you remember if Veronica had an unusual scar?
What? I don't know. Why would you ask that, sweetie?
Mr. Carrigan, we're asking about a very particular scar. On the right glute.
Now we're gonna have to tell him the truth that his actual daughter died years before, and that the person that was pretending to be his daughter is actually not puppy. At an early stage, the subject may move from experimenting on helpless victims out of mere curiosity to pursuing specific goals against victims of high rank or power. Frontiers of Empathy, Julia Lamas.
He was barking too much.
Honey, you can't just barge into the Cerny's yard without permission. And you certainly cannot take Skippy.
But he was hot.
He's a puppy, honey. He doesn't know how to swim. And that pool is really deep. Dear God, if I hadn't been there.
Miss Cerny said I was a bad girl.
Oh, you're not a bad girl, honey. She was just upset and said some things she shouldn't have, that's all.
But she won't let me play with Skippy anymore. She's a stupid old fart.
Sweetie, they were only scared, that's all. They thought you wanted to hurt the puppy.
But I...
Just put yourself in their shoes for a moment. Imagine if someone took you to the park without your dad's permission when he wasn't around. And let's just say that, God forbid, you fell off the slide and hurt yourself. Wouldn't your daddy tell that person that they couldn't take you to the park anymore?
You can't tell Daddy. I don't want you to.
I can't lie to your dad. Plus, we should always tell the truth.
I swear I won't do it ever again. Promise. Please, pretty please.
Oh, honey, if I don't tell him, he'll find out from someone else. Okay, here's the plan. I'll put the dirty towels in the wash while you think about what you'd like to eat. Then I'll fix it up for you in a jiffy. What do you say?
Oh, this is more... Is this more of this looks like it's more of what's his name? We haven't got any trophies recently, have we? No. Sync that one up already. Alright, so this looks like it's gonna be more of the Veronica stuff.
And let's just say that, God forbid, you fell off the slide and hurt yourself. Wouldn't your daddy tell that person that they couldn't take you to the park anymore?
Hurt myself because of Mary. Oh, she's trying to set... Anytime something happens to this girl, still throw it on myself and say it was Mary.
It wouldn't hurt me that bad, and how would I blame her?
Okay, anytime something ever happens where she does something wrong, or she does... Essentially, she's just like, oh, I have to get back at this person immediately. and make sure that they are completely out of my life. Wow, just... Okay, this is, Veronica has some... Yeah, definitely playing with knives, that's going to,
Yes, a nice big cut would do, but it'd be hard to blame her for it.
Any excuse to get out of doing anything. This is,
I could cut myself with a broken glass, but she'd have to be the one to break it.
Like, playing this game, for the first time, it's almost like... I was really enjoying all of the stuff with Ed about what he was doing, but now after we're getting all this revealed to us... Now that all of this stuff is being revealed, oh, maybe we go outside, that might be another thing. Now that all of this stuff's being revealed, there's something else to do. Ah.
Gee, why do they always set everything up for the grown-ups?
Now that we, seeing Faye get broken down as a character, that's enough. Veronica... first she starts out as Veronica, then she becomes Lisa, then she becomes Faye. It's like, we're seeing her. What else could be used? Wine? TV? Trying to find, like, what else? Nothing else is appearing on the, thing right now. What? I guess, oh, right. Okay, we have to use the, still on the cupboard. Yeah, so... This is really fascinating, like, seeing what she does here, it's... Now that we know about, like, because Ed's gone through all the therapy sessions, now that we've gone through the therapy sessions and know what the truth is, now we're starting to get unveiled about the stuff that's all interesting is, has to do with, Veronica now. She's been like this for a long time.
So, Veronica? What would you like to eat?
I want a PBJ and a juicy red in my fruity glass.
Oh, a PBJ and a juicy red in the fruity glass. Everything tastes better in that fruity glass, doesn't it? Oh, what a klutz! I'm sorry, honey. Let me get the broom. Don't you move a finger until I clean this all up, okay?
Gee, I wonder what she's going to do.
I'll get you another glass just like that one before you even know it. They sell them at the... Oh, look! That must be your daddy.
She's gonna be doing something. The glass has been smashed. So are we going to use... But then that wouldn't make any sense. No, the glass isn't even there anymore. Still got to sabotage something, so that didn't work. Oh, right. They're probably going to put the glass out somewhere and make it look like it's been dropped on us. Yeah, I get it. Dave, this is really...
Mary, what's up? How's my little
Something's
girl?
about to happen here
She's
again.
fine, thank God. But I need to talk to you about something a bit, well, a bit sensitive.
Wait, we're gonna sit on the... We're gonna sit on the glass? What sense does that make? What sense does that make?
Daddy, will it leave a scar?
Did you know that most brave little girls have scars? Now you'll have one too. And you know what else? It'll be shaped like a V.
V for Veronica?
Yeah, V for Veronica.
I like V for Vendetta.
Daddy? Is Mary
No.
bad?
No. It's just... Don't you worry about it, honey. We'll find a better babysitter. No one will ever scold you again without a good reason.
I love you so much, Daddy.
That's so weird, though, that... Yep. Okay, that's, This is absolutely wild with what is going on.
Where did you build it, Samuel?
Now I understood why they said take a seat as the trophy description. Okay, we're gonna find Samuel's bunker. Before we do that, we're gonna sync up the trophy. I think we're getting almost close to the end, actually, which is really cool. Should be able to finish this today. Then I can delete the game out and have more space. I checked how much space I have. I have about 17 gig space. This is 11, so I'm going to have 28. And then by the time I complete some other stuff, I'm going to have close to it should be over 50 gig.
Woman, you're spoiling that boy rotten with all that junk he sees on TV. Ed, tomorrow you and I are going fishing.
Hang on a second, why is this freezing? Please let me have disconnected. I'm gonna pause the game. I think the game disconnected. I hope the game's paused. I'm going to hope the game's paused and just close it down and reload it again. Or do I have to just, should I just wait? Because what's it doing wrong? I might put it back into rest mode because then that's going to take longer to think. Usually this problem has to do with the, maybe I'll check the browser source first. No, it's actually just Right up frozen. Alright, I'll have to close it. Ah, there we go, lost connection. Alright, I'll try loading the connection up again. No, it told me the controller was disconnected. And yet my controller was on the whole time. Don't know what went wrong there. Right. Be better now.
Here you go. Your juicy blue, honey.
Someday, you'll be a real man, and we'll go fishing together.
Okay, now it's static. Now the audio is
I want to see
static.
if you can at least beat me at chess.
Now the audio is staticky. That's not right. Why is it all of a sudden a problem now? That goes away. I don't know if it's picking up staticky on like viewership end, but on my end it's staticky. I hope it's not picking up on anyone else's end that it's like this.
Knowing you, nothing in that.
I'm gonna just reset the remote play.
I'll show you the blueprints.
I don't want staticky.
I think they must still be
audio
somewhere in the barn.
And it sounds like it's this.
Thanks for the chess piece, son. I'm gonna put it somewhere.
I'll wait for this to finish and then I'll close down remote play. See if that fixes it, actually.
Match of
No, just I don't know why everything's going wrong. Fix this problem. Hopefully it's connected. And connect right. I can't have glitchy like static music like that. I think that's better. And there's no static anymore. I don't even know if that was getting picked up on by my... I don't even know if it was getting picked up on my viewership thing, but
anywhere. Can't hurt to try.
That's the first time that's gone like that.
Nope. Doesn't sound hollow or metallic.
First of all, it was telling me that my controller had disconnected. Probably that the controller disconnected. Then it froze. So I thought, okay, there was a disconnection. Refixed, and then for some reason it just gave me staticky sounding sound. And I didn't know if I didn't know if it was picking up on. I didn't know if it was going to pick up on the... I didn't know that if it was going to pick up on the other side or not. So I just decided, well, let's just reboot it in case something happens. Get it over with, like, fix the problem instead of just waiting for it to fix itself, because I don't think it was going to.
Come on, say it!
Considering I've never had a...
Then off to the shower with you. Or your mom won't.
Considering I've never had a
when the ship sinks
static
and
issue
the rats
on
take flight,
this
the
laptop
only pirate to stay and fight.
in terms of sound.
Captain Roberts, who knows no fright. One more time.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, Who is the only pirate to stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows no fright. One more time.
No. Captain Roberts needs to head to the sink. So much swashbuckling is making him stink.
Obviously we know where the bunker is, but we're not heading straight to there because I can get all these extra things out of the way. And we get to see extra content.
You miss them too, don't you, old pal? You look well. You've got fresh water, you're nice and clean. Who's taking care of you?
Looks better off than what we, Can we feed him carrots? Oh no, some of that's rotten. Okay, that's not very high quality or high pixelated either. So again, I feel like with this game, if it just had maybe a little bit more of a little bit better for graphical quality, and maybe like fixing up a little bit with the loads or something like that, maybe this game could be a little bit better actually. Like, because the story is amazing.
Blueprints are still somewhere in the barn.
Okay, we have to find the maps here anyway.
Anybody there?
Can't be above here.
Sheriff?
Give me a reason.
Hey, come on.
Oh, this is oh, that's Adam.
Chill.
Okay. Yep, that's Adam. Okay, I was not expecting him to. I was thinking that the bunker was in. I thought the bunker was inside, so we had to go inside. But I guess going into the barn was where we were supposed to go.
Robert.
She was 2 years old when I adopted her. I always thought I'd be compensated somehow for not seeing her birth. And yet, I've seen her die twice.
Mr. Carrigan, I beg you.
You don't know what it's like to lose your daughter, Sheriff.
Mr. Carrigan. I do know what it's like. In fact, I relived it not too long ago.
sorry. I can't, Julia. I just can't. This whole time, she was alive. Not a single call in 8 years. It can't be her.
Robert.
No. Why would she call me? She hated me ever since I had her committed.
Yeah, so now I remember, because all this stuff that's happening with the thing.
What was she doing all these years? Was she happy?
Wait a second. Make Julia and Nick help each other in the talk with Robert in the morgue. Does let Nick handle it or let me... I don't know if that's... I don't know what the correct decision is here.
Robert.
Make Julia and Nick help each other in the talk
deteriorated, and I don't think she
was happy. When it says let Nick handle that sounds more negative. I feel like we're supposed to help each other by not... Like,
she had no qualms about
sort of just saying, I'll pass it off to someone
got
else.
in her way.
That wouldn't make any
She
sense.
wanted to drive him
I
crazy,
think we did the right
but her plan failed.
Hopefully this gets us
As
the
for
trophy.
how it all ended, we're still not sure why, but she fell off the Brody Canyon Bridge and...
Due to the extreme height, and the fact that it took us a while to find her body.
Because when it said like let Nick handle it or let Julia handle, that makes me think that it's like, oh, just pass it off to that person rather than actually both working.
Perhaps the scar you mentioned might be more helpful when it comes to identifying.
I did the other two thing.
That's really all we need.
Why?
Actually, he's a bit surprised that he ended up. Okay, we're gonna be tortured, I guess.
Fingers you're right with. You better start explaining why. Why? Please. Why did you kill my uncle?
Convince Adam to, yeah.
Adam, your uncle was my friend. Did you talk with the sheriff and Dr. Lomas? They know I'm innocent.
Bullshit. You might have fooled them, but not me. You're an accomplice in his death.
An accomplice? Adam!
You always wanted to get rid of me, as a kid and as a grown-up. You took them away from me. You stole their love, fishing, chess.
Wait a second, is he also under the... He must also be under the...
You took them away from me, and you still weren't satisfied. You wanted the ranch, but I was going to...
Wait a second, I wonder if he's working with her.
To threaten him to change his will, but never had the balls to. Because you've never had the balls to do anything. Your little friend did the dirty work for you, and it all got out of hand. She killed my uncle, and you killed her for screwing up, out of rage, to tie up any loose ends.
Adam, that's insane.
I'm done.
I don't know, we're about to lose some fingers. But yeah, we're about to lose some fingers.
Did you kill my uncle?
Adam, I didn't.
I don't care who pulled the trigger. Did you kill my uncle?
I know where you're...
Did you kill my uncle?
Well, the answer is no, we did not.
No! I had nothing to do with his death. Nothing!
You just won't give up, will you? All right. Better tell me what I want to know before I lose it. 3.
This is not who you are, Adam Franklin. You're a good man, but if you do this...
Don't you dare talk to me about good men.
Please, I beg you.
Well, we don't actually know where his aunt is. I don't think we know.
Please.
I'm about to lose it.
So we had to pick all of them anyway.
Her aunt is alive, and I know where she is.
What?
She's
I don't
in
think we know.
the ranch bunker.
There's no bunker on the ranch.
The blueprints are downstairs. I know where the entrance is.
I didn't think they found her. Alright, so I guess that was gonna happen anyway.
You prove it.
According to the blueprints, it should be here.
This game would have been interesting if, like, Supermassive Games or something did it as well that way, but then you'd also change up a lot of the, because a lot of this stuff is going to happen regardless, so.
We should hear the sound of metal.
The issue here is, like, for this last trophy, I've done 2 of the things, but the third one, it mentions about, like, make Julia and Nick help each other, but it's like, they didn't really help each other, they kind of just...
Visit her?
They kind of just,
Did you know that most brave little girls have scars? And now you'll have one too. And you know what else? It'll be shaped like a V.
V for Veronica?
Thank you, Mr. Kerrigan. Adam, where were you? What? With Miller? Please tell me you didn't... What tractor? Come again? Has to weigh a ton. How did you plan to... We got the key. I'm on my way. I need to go to the Franklin Ranch. Let's catch up later.
Sheriff, can I stay a little longer with my daughter?
Mr. Kerrigan. Perhaps... Would you like to meet your granddaughter?
That has to be a giant revelation for him, so... I just hope that I haven't missed the chance with this last trophy, because I did 2 of the 3 things, but the other one I don't really know if I did it or not. Because it says they had to help each other, but it's like they kind of... When I read the stuff, it was like they were asking something. It's like, oh, asking for this. I don't really... That seems... That didn't seem right. And like the guide here doesn't even know how they did it, which is so weird because there's no other guides that are available. So I think I think it should still be fine because I did the other 2 things. There's no other way to really like figure it out. It's the only optional achievement that's left, trophy that's left. Everything else is story, really. But we won't find out if we get it until, like, the last... until the last, Like that till the very end of the game.
Honey Esther? Can you hear me?
Okay, this reminds me of the Quarry section from this reminds me of the Quarry though, with all the red lights. Although that wasn't a bunker.
Honey Esther.
Oh, okay, there she is. Alive.
It's me, honey. I'm Adam, your nephew.
Stay away, monster!
It's okay. Put the knife down.
Stay away!
Oh, okay, that's a kid right there. That explains where Jenny's been this whole time.
Go get her.
This is like our first, I guess, action QT. These are the first QTs that have actually been timed with the movement. Like this. I don't know why it like pauses in certain parts again. Reminds me of like what was happening in the Quarry. Wait, why are you... Really? You're gonna... This game is very much about pushing people off of heights and things.
It's Eddie Miller. It's Eddie.
You killed Samuel!
Oh, she thinks that we killed him. Of course, we suffer from vertigo, remember?
And the rats take flight. Who's the only pirate to stay and fight?
Stay away from her, monster!
Those shadows, though.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who's the only pirate to stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows not right.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who's the only pirate to stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows not right. Eddie! Eddie!
Esther! Give me your hand!
This would be a very interesting game to speedrun, actually. But not a lot of people would be speedrunning it anyway, and then, like, to find out, like, what is the quickest and stuff. Okay. Surprised that wasn't, like, the final, Trophy, actually. Still not over yet, we still don't know where Faye and that are.
Oh, my dear boy. What did I do to you?
It'll heal fast. Don't worry.
The ambulance is on its way. They'll have to run some tests and...
We had all kinds of things. Food and water. You know Sam.
I guess that explains why she was still alive. Because,
Mrs.
he
Franklin,
prepped it for,
if you could, you know, when you're feeling a little better, maybe you could tell us what happened?
I told Sam that it was too late to cross the woods. That he should take the car instead. But he insisted on walking to your house.
I'll have to sync those trophies up when we get a chance to move again. I'm just hoping that I haven't missed out on this last trophy. Because all this says is like, oh, these are the choices that I made during the game, and I don't know if they think or not. So, B for Veronica. Throughout my professional career, I have never encountered a more disturbed mind than that of subject B. To this day, I still wonder if she ever had the slightest chance of finding happiness. Psychopathic mind, clinical cases, Julia Lons. They give us plenty of time to read these, which is nice.
He said he wanted to remind you about your fishing plans. But I know that he just wanted to have a beer with you. I was surprised when he came back so soon. He wasn't himself. I said, Sam, what's wrong? What did you see?
Oh, okay, that must be him. Yep, that's him, because there's Faye. Okay, Faye's, here we go. I guess where she kills Sam. I still haven't really explained everything. It'd be really disappointing. Because there's no chapter select in this game. That basically means if I miss out on a trophy, I'd have to redo the thing all again. Oh! Wait, what? I'm confused about just what happened there. She escaped from something, but... Oh! That might have been what happened. She was practicing. She might have been practicing, to shoot.
Let's do this tonight. Same time.
That explains what, yeah. There's an open bag there with something that was moving. I don't know.
Well played, kitty.
Wait a second, was that the cat? Did she just kill the cat? We didn't see the cat, but it was, there was something moving in that bag there. Didn't say that she was killing a cat, though. I'm guessing that's what happened, but... I guess that explains why we haven't seen the cat in some
I told
sections.
Sam to
I don't
call
really
the
know.
police right away, but you know how stubborn he was.
We haven't seen the cat's
He said
body,
he'd
so
tell
that
you
means
the
that
next day.
cat could still be alive.
Fishing.
You know, the whole
Didn't
rule of
think
if you haven't
much
seen a
about
body,
it.
it doesn't count.
Said
Or
a lot of youngsters
depending on the
did
series, if you
target
have seen a
practice in
body,
the
you
woods, and
have to have confirmation that
she was
they've died.
probably shooting at squirrels. We didn't sleep well that night. Got up earlier than usual, just before dawn. While we were having breakfast, we heard a car. We thought that was odd.
Right, here's our plot up explanation. Oh, she drove there while he was still drugged. Wait, there's our cat. The cat is alive. The cat is still alive. Oh, actually, no, the cat was still alive because I remember. Huh? Where did the car go? Where is the car? What happened to the car? I hope... You just saw that, right? We were... The cat jumped into the back of the car and then made the car completely disappear, and the only thing left was us in a seated position. Like, no wonder she tried to wanted to kill the cat. It just blipped the car, well, the Jeep out of the universe. Like. Just gonna shoot him, I guess.
But that wasn't the case.
Sam! Oh my God, Sam!
She made me cover him with a blanket, and then she dragged me away from him. She locked me up with the baby in the bunker and said she'd be back in a few hours.
That explains now where the baby was, because I remember I was questioning, why is the child not in the car? Now we have an explanation for that.
Had installed a phone down there. I tried to call the police.
Okay, that explains that as well.
I no longer knew what time it was.
Everything is just so well planned
I
here.
braced myself for her return.
But now that I'm trying to remember, what was it that actually made the plan? I guess the one thing that made it unravel was therapy sessions, actually, and maybe some of the investigation. Because it seems like with all this careful planning, there's something has. I think it was the therapy, actually.
How am I going to live without him, Adam? What will I do?
Well, you could get ready for dinner. Otherwise, Jenny will be asleep when her grandma gets there.
Oh, I forgot about Eddie's apple pie. I hope I didn't burn it.
Long load screen, it looks like.
Jenny, sweetheart, tell your daddy to stop playing and come play with us. He's ignoring Grandpa.
Huh?
If you keep that up, you'll finish writing that novel in a record time.
Maybe. Does 10 years sound record-breaking to you?
this is nearing the end of the game, but she's not. We haven't found her yet. We haven't found her yet.
What's on your mind?
This morning, I finally got a call from my acquaintance at the state adoption agency. It seems like the agency that Robert hired for Veronica's adoption hid relevant information about her biological family.
What?
They molested her.
Oh, okay.
I don't even want to think about it.
Okay, now I guess I understand.
Does that explain everything? Why she was a psychopath?
It's possible. Many victims of abuse become abusers themselves. Veronica's trauma ran so deep that not even Robert's love could save her. Perhaps if she had received help as a child, none of this would have happened.
I suppose we are all broken in one way or another. We don't all become Veronica, but we're not saints either.
I thought you didn't want to interfere with my job.
Hey, who's been interfering with mine for the past week?
I guess this is near the end of the game then, because so are we not going to get any resolution to what happened with Faye?
This afternoon.
Unless it was explained later on then.
When I'm done with all the paperwork.
Okay. Hopefully this is correct.
Busy.
Please let me get
someone
the
waiting for you in LA. But Cerro Lake is beautiful this time of year, and
Okay, we have to pick Square.
There is someone, but I've given him far too many opportunities.
So if they've done this correctly,
to Cerro Lake. We could go back to Mama Louise.
there are so many things.
essentially for this trophy, if we get it, there we go. That is our final trophy for optional. And then, okay, that was the final trophy for the thing. So there's our plat. We got our next platinum for this channel. So yeah, this is the end of the game. So the romance trophy, if you were wondering, it's essentially like we have to say that we're calling things off with blue, which is what we've just said is that option. But along the way, there's some things that might impact on that. So if you remember back in the tree. At that tree section, when they were trusting each other and working together, that's one section. Going to the restaurant after a thing is also a thing, and then having them help each other out in the morgue is also another thing. So we just got our next plat, so... Oh, so that's what happened to her. That's what happened.
Well played, kitty.
That's what happened to her. That's why. So that was the person who fell. Oh!
Don't touch her.
This makes so much.
Baby, don't touch her.
She's my damn daughter.
This makes so much sense now.
Can you point where he touched you in the dark?
Oh, this is.
Daddy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
This is very.
I love you too, sweetie.
Okay, so
You're not a bad girl.
I was wondering what happened to her, but it makes sense because there was a body that they found at the bottom of the thing, but they never explained who it was.
Shut up.
That makes so much sense. Look at what happened. Like, the cat jumped out of the jeep, and then the cat followed her to the thing, and it was like the cat knew. The cat knew, like, no, you're a bad person, and it knocked her off the bridge. That's the end of the game. Okay. I was actually... That explained everything, so... That was a really good game. I really enjoyed, like... obviously it's more of your... Telltale sort of thing where you walk around, going and point and click and stuff. But the actual therapy session stuff, that was really interesting. Like, you go through the memory... It reminded me of the Batman, stuff. That was very good. Yeah, what else was there to say? I guess we can also check and see some of the voice actors in that are as well. But yeah, that was actually a very good game. Like, obviously there were some problems with the graphics a little bit, with some of this thing. There was problems with some of the voice movements and stuff as well. And, like, some of the other stuff looked a bit weird as well, but, in terms of a story, like, in terms of an actual story for this, in terms of an actual story, I think this is a very underrated, like, this game didn't get any attention at all for its story, I guess. It didn't get any attention at all for its discussion of, like, mental illness, which I figured it should have. I just don't think enough people played this game. I'm really looking forward to doing the Plat Play Pass segment for this game. Really looking forward to doing that. English voices. Let's see if it's anyone that we recognize. It doesn't look so far anyone that I know of. No, it doesn't look like anyone that I'm familiar with. Which is fine. Yeah. So we actually finished the game. I thought it might have been a lot longer than this, in terms of, but I guess we were wrapping it up near the end as well. Because I was wondering, wait, are they going to bring her back somehow? And then it's like, no, they're not going to bring her back because the cat got her revenge, so, that makes a whole lot of sense now as to why we didn't find what happened. Wait a second, that actually now explains everything. That explains the beat-up photo that we saw in the police station. The beat-up photo was the photo of her. So she died. Her intention was obviously to stay alive and become our psychologist or whatever, but that didn't end up happening because our cat got revenge. Yeah, so that's the end of the game. I don't know what else to say, because it's like, the gameplay is very basic, the story was very good, a lot of twists and turns like you would expect, a lot of different, not a lot of variant paths and stuff. The Platinum Trophy was fairly easy to get. Not really a lot to say, I'm trying to think what else there is. Music was good, even though there was a little bit of lack of stuff. The Plat Play Pass list is going to be much shorter, but still, I'm looking forward to doing it. I don't really know what else to say about it. For now, I want to sort of contain my thought. A lot of the stuff that stays in the story, which again, we've played through the story and discussed it as we've played, so I don't really know what else to say. Like, the voice acting was good, the characters were good, everything was good. It wasn't the best Telltale game that I've played, but because of the other problems, but yeah, so we'll sync up our trophy here. That means we can also delete this off as well. This is my, what, how many Platinum Trophies do I have now? 137. So yeah, not really much else to say. We completed the game. And that means I can now get rid of it, and I can also get ready for the next playthrough, which will be back to LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Which is something that you can look forward to seeing in the next stream that I do. But for now, we're going to end this stream right here, so I can get the upload ready for this, and yeah, we'll see how everything goes and see how much time is left over. I might be back later. I don't know if I will. I'll have a look into how much time all this stuff takes to upload and stuff as well. But yeah, we will end it here. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription, viewing this video gets me closer to monetization. Helps make more content for you guys. Helps my content become more recognizable as well. I upload all of my past Plat reactions as well as my videos, Let's Plays and Let's Plays to YouTube. So I recently did a Game Awards upload. I've also got my Far Cry 6, Sifu, The Quarry, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Octopath Traveler, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, and now this game. All are up on my YouTube. I'm also going to be working on a Plat Play Pass segment for this game, as well as The Quarry and Octopath Traveler and LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Something for all of those games that are coming in the future. That just takes time for me to think. This Quarry one is taking a while to do, but it's also because I have a lot to talk about. Also, I upload to YouTube because on my Twitch I only have a 7-day limit before my videos are permanently deleted, so I need to have a home for the VODs that will be lost to the ether on Twitch. And you'll also know when I go live if you're watching on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. At 20 followers, I will do a Triangle Strategy Gold Ending speedrun. And at 50 followers, we reach monetization as well, and affiliate. I get a 14-day extension, 7-day extension on my uploads. I also get to make a bunch of subscriber perks and that for you guys as well. And more incentive-based things, which I'm looking forward to doing those in the future as well. Also, I have... you'll know when I go live because you're following on as well. And I think that's about it for that. Follow me on Twitter to be notified when I go live, and if you wish to add me on Discord, I will send you an invite to my friend's Discord server. Close to 2,000 members, still going strong, plenty of topics and games to discuss there as well. I'm very active there. You'll also know when I go live because I upload there as well. So yeah, with all that said, look forward to a Plat Play Pass segment for this sometime in the future, which will probably be shorter. Although the story section will probably be longer because it's more in depth and a lot more to discuss that as well. And yeah, I will end it right here. So have a good rest of the day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you on there later.